So every year I do my predictions for the NFL season, and I'm going to do that again this year. But this is a short clip of my genius from last year. So enjoy a couple minutes of last year's predictions and prepare yourself for the upcoming 2024 NFL predictions as predicted by me.
But the Ravens, resurgent, Lamar Jackson, new contract, Odell Beckham Jr. getting a lot of pieces back, a good draft. They are going to be the upset pick in the North. We're going to go with the Ravens. And the Indianapolis Colts selected Anthony Richardson out of Florida. Guys, I know he was a beast at the combine. He is going to be going from a beast to a bust. He is a terrible quarterback. He is a poor man's version of Lamar Jackson. He's next on the list is the Texans. I do love, out of all the rookie quarterbacks that were drafted, I think Stroud is going to be the best young quarterback from this class. He's prototypical. He can throw the ball. He has the mobility. He torched the Georgia Bulldogs defense in the semifinal game, was it last year? So he definitely, in my opinion, is going to start to bring that team up and get them moving in the right direction. Listen, guys, until somebody figures out a way to beat Patrick Mahomes, they keep putting teams around him. He keeps winning. He's as talented as a quarterback as I have ever seen in the NFL. I have said time and time again, Russell Wilson, I'll say it again like I said last year, is the most overrated piece of garbage quarterback to play in the NFL in the past 10 years. He won Super Bowls based on his defense and his running game. He's done nothing to listen, can he throw a ball? Yeah. He's done nothing to show anybody that he can actually be the man that carries a team too deep into the postseason. Josh McDaniels, he stinks. He's a terrible head coach. He proved it in Denver. He's proving it again in Vegas. I have the New York Jets. Now, listen, guys, the New York Jets are only in the 2 spot. All you Jet fans that want to at me, they're only in the 2 spot because the Dolphins are 1-2 a head injury away from him being institutionalized, and the Patriots flat out stink. Mac Jones is terrible. He couldn't quarterback his way out of a paper bag. He had the rest of that team around him has faded very, very fast. The Patriots will be lucky to win 6 games this year, starting in the NFC North with the surprise team, everybody's darling team. I was talking about it last year, but the Detroit Lions, everybody made fun of Dan Campbell when he went off on this ridiculous hire speech that he made and all this other stuff. Coached well in the Dolphins. He was a good tight end for the Giants. He's a tough guy. He's an old school coach. That team played great the second half of the season, and they are going to be the team to beat if Jared Goff can keep it together. If he does that, they have pieces in place. They are going to win the North. The Rams, the next team up, the Rams and the Seahawks could be a wash either way between one of those 2 teams. I don't think Geno Smith is going to play the way he played last year, but the Seahawks seem to always kind of retool and find guys. And the Rams had mortgaged their entire future for years to get that one Super Bowl. Is Sean McVay a good coach? Could his coaching get them to the 2nd spot in that division? Possible, but Pete Carroll's okay too. So those 2 can go either way. It's not going to matter because the 49ers are the cream of the crop in that division. Even with Mr. Irrelevant at quarterback, they are still the team to beat. The Eagles only go as far as their offensive line allows them to go, okay? Jalen Hurts, he falls into that same category with all the rest of these guys, okay? He's a good quarterback, but he's not Joe Burrow. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Lamar Jackson. He's not Josh Allen. He's not that guy. The team at the bottom is the Washington Commanders, Redskins, whatever you want to call them. New ownership, changes are coming. They have a great wide receiving core. Not sure I have a lot of faith in their quarterback. The safest bet in all of football every year, folks, is betting on the Cowboys not to win the Super Bowl. It's guaranteed money because as long as Jerry Jones is running that organization, they will never win another Super Bowl until he kicks the bucket or keeps getting enough plastic surgery to keep himself propped up in that box every Sunday.